I look at the history of the One Project, I'll tell the story of just kind of how it all worked out. I love God's sense of humor. The first 4 or 5 years of student ministry for me, been in it for about 10 years. It was so tough to invest hundreds, if not thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours and sending out, blanket invitations across the whole Metroplex and really beefing up to your kids and your teens and saying, hey, make sure to bring all your friends. We're going to have back then it was a youth revival. It's funny how we've gone from teen ministry to youth ministry, and now we're in student ministry is what sounds cool now. And so it became so frustrating because on the day of, and y'all know what I'm talking about, we've all been there, no one shows up. We have like half our group that has been asking to do this show up, and a few parents that take pity on you. You had a few churches that would, tell you, hey, yeah, we're going to be there, we're going to do our best, and they call you that day, man, I'm sorry, we can't make it. And so what happened about, I guess it was in August, if I remember the timeline right, of 06 was, Mike and I had a mutual friend who invited us to a youth deal. He was doing a service. And so I said, yeah, I'll go out there. It was a mutual friend. It was a lot of fun. And by the way, this was my first opportunity to network. And I'd already been in youth ministry for 5 years. Your generation is not going to have to deal with that problem because of the One Project. And that's what I want to make sure is clear. So we did that. We met, and then I got to introduce myself to Mike. We met the youth pastor at the time out in Mesquite. We hung out. I knew I had a November service coming up, and so boom, there you go. And we met up in November of 06. We met beforehand, and we asked this question: what if instead of waiting and wondering if people are going to come to our stuff, we set a calendar together going into this next year? And so we decided to. Yeah, right? Absolutely. And it was one of those things, it was all for one for all. You come to our stuff, we come to your stuff. And what's great is over the years, it stopped being mine and your stuff. And it became our stuff. And what was so beautiful was in January, when we actually named it. And I'll try to be very quick. Our first service was in November of 06 together. We got into the next year. Our first service where we actually named it One wasn't even at any of our churches. The point is, so we began to set calendars. And then in 08 or 09, was it 08? It was one of those years. We got to welcome these guys in their churches. Was it 07? Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, and we've never looked back, and they took what we started and blew it up. We went from where we were vision-wise to just something we never thought we could even be a part of. And over the years, and y'all probably read in the papers and whatnot, we've had over 25 different churches. We've had over 2,000 teens attend one or other of these services. We've had them come from hours away, San Antonio, Odessa. Yeah, hours away, spending time to get to these things. And everybody's asking us, and Mike will do a little bit more with this, but everybody's asking us, our youth pastor influence around the country. They're saying, how can we do what you're doing where we're at? So all that was born out of that.